All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 12.
All right.
Canute is taking the farm.
Yeah, and he will have
She's taking the kids.
He'll have the full backing of everyone here with doing this as well. This is going to be, Kettle and family versus the might of Denmark and England.
Yep.
So yeah, they'll give it up. But the idea is, well, just because it gets requisitioned doesn't mean anybody has to die, you know?
But it also doesn't mean anybody necessarily gets to be freed, because maybe it's no, you literally don't do anything with the farm exactly as is. No, you can't let some of your unpaid workers go.
Yeah. Or maybe literally just Kettle dies. And then it's okay, now we're running things. This is fine. Kettle's sons get, pulled into the army.
Yeah.
Everyone, but maybe Sverkel is,
I very much imagine that Omar is going to go from oh my god, I can't believe I did that, to shocked and surprised to
shocked Pikachu face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
yep.
I mean, but he's too dumb to have realized what
that would mean.
Sure. In terms of all this. I mean, maybe, but I always am holding out hope for the Omar character arc because of things being ripped from him, and that can bring a similarity to Thorfinn.
I could see also Thorgil, him maybe cluing into what the situation is and then being like, okay, stay close to me, little brother, let's...
Yeah, they also might literally just not bring them there because it's just dumb.
Oh, no, yeah, why would they have them at the farm? Yeah, no, it's just, you're protecting the king now.
Or they do bring them there as a very much here's why you won't, stand against us in any way. But also, here's what, it means to serve me, Canute. So, But
Leif knows about Thorfinn, so,
Yeah. It all cancels out. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Hey. Yep.
Nope, he's been accepted.
Cool. Jesus. Yeah.
Yep.
I love how similar his voice is to Thorgil, but it sounds way more like bitch Thorgil.
Yeah.
Yep, he's gotta add more to it. Yep, they can't hold it in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's funny. That's funny. The armored pig. Yeah. My chat, if I died to the pig in Dark Souls 1,
Oh, they're gonna agitate him to the point where he does something he shouldn't, and then they'll seize the farm as, a justified action somehow. Yep.
I actually respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you. No,
And then Thorgil's gonna come along.
Oh, that was kind.
Yep.
That's fun. That was almost literally Escalade movements and stuff. Oh shit, this is literally a recreation of the Escalade Thorfinn fight. And then he punched him in the chest so hard that he... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna step in for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's it?
Oh, shit.
Louder!
Yeah. Let me hear your war. Let me see your war face. Ah!
Oh shit, the whited out eyes.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my
I had a feeling that was set up to use it. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is a fun game you're playing, Canute.
Uh-huh. And then this is where Thorgil steps in.
Depress their mind, yeah. Fuck, come on. Yep. Yep. Oh my god. Oh
Shit.
What a shot. What a shot. Yeah, someone in the crowd,
Yeah. And
I think the crowd might also generally agree.
yeah.
Oh. Okay, let's see how they resolve this, yeah. Well, Thorgil, I think, is smart enough to know that something was going on because of the eye getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ask anyone in the crowd, yeah.
Yep.
Right, so there was a law put into place for this, okay.
He's like, no, there's something fucky going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh my god. He's like, I'm gonna plead my case to Canute. I don't care about what these guys are doing.
Uh-huh.
This is some shit going on.
Yep.
But now the crowd saw this.
Yep. Now Canute can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I can't wait for his first words out of his mouth, like, after this. Oh. No, we can tell, we can tell. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh! 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 Oh, shit. Wolf's, oh shit. And now he's like, wait, Wolf? Why would Wolf do this? I've been loyal, like, what? Oh shit.
Holy shit.
We blundered.
It went tits up, sir.
Yeah, it went real bad.
Wow.
Yeah, all of this was because they underestimated Thorgil.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay, cool. So either way, they get the farm. But yeah, they don't need... Oh, shit.
Holy shit. And the Yoms Vikings.
70 Yoms Vikings, yeah. He's going too.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
be interesting.
This is going to...
So then Thorgil is going to be like, okay, Snake, we got to round up every able-bodied man here and teach him how to use a sword.
And suddenly they'll realize how, useful Thorfinn is. Huh, yeah. Oh, that's a very, like, Griffith and the God kind of line.
Gotta make your cobblestone road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a boat with friends, actually, is headed this way. Yeah, right, because he smuggled them.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. This is so...
Yeah, I love it. This whole next chunk of the story is going to be insane.
Wow.
All right.
And he'll probably use that value to... Yeah, Thorfinn, yeah. Oh,
he's shut down. Yeah.
He's just...
Frustrated,
angry, upset, sad. Yeah, he's in a bad mood, yeah. Understandably so. Yeah. Your dad is literally in there because of you, Omar.
Yeah.
Like, that is your fuck up. Oh, look at all that progress about to be undone. And Thorfinn's never gonna hurt anybody, so... Yeah, he's not gonna...
But what do you do?
What do you do? Yeah. I This just made me think of Prince of Egypt for a second here, with Ramesses and Moses like looking at the same like sight,
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Canute. All right.
Cool.
Yep. That episode felt like it breezed by in a second.
And yet so much happened.
Like oh my God.
Oh boy!
Right,
That was something.
Thorgil and Omar got into a scrap.
Yep.
We have very much the spy from Canute there to instigate things, and yet also saved Omar's life in such a way. It definitely does feel like there was a Canute is playing both sides of things here, except for the fact that then the guards came in with extra info, knowing that Canute had set this up through... Well, not necessarily Canute.
That Wolf had ordered it.
But Wolf had ordered it, and because Wolf is connected to Canute, it's there by extension.
There you go, yeah.
No order would be made without the king in that regard. So I'm actually really surprised by how little Canute cares that information would be spilled, because he gave it out to begin with. Like, all he'd have to do is just make there be more proxies along the way to making the order. But given that it failed in this way, he then has the, I would say, very reasonable, from Kettle's perspective, way to just go in and take his whole farm and everything. Even if he sees it as the, they were setting us up and everything, it doesn't matter.
Right. No, Canute will do whatever the fuck he wants. You know?
Right, yeah.
And even though, and one of the other things that I think is just a nice little reminder of the times, even though everyone there heard the guy say, Wolf set us up to do this, right?
Right.
That doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Right? Because Canute's king, right?
Canute's king.
And word doesn't travel quickly.
Well, not only word doesn't travel quickly, who cares about their opinions?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like, literally, who cares? Like,
So, like, even though in another world, in another time, the fact that it would happen in this particular case would be like the best case scenario, maybe for Thorgil and Ketil and everybody. No, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Also, not even that. Just the idea that this guy screamed out and saying it. This guy gave me orders. Yeah. Actually, who cares about his opinion either?
Sure.
The only people that really would care are Thorgil, Ketil, and Olmar because they're like, oh, well, we have to believe whatever he says.
Right, exactly. And Thorgil can probably be like, no, I know what it's like when I know what it's like when a man is broken, and he's spilling his guts that his actual guts don't get spilled.
Right, but this isn't going to lead to some rebellion against Canute or anything. This is just well, if anything, maybe Ketil can run back to the farm, tell as many other people in the community, hey, by the way, Canute's coming for us. Sure. You can decide to join us, or you can decide to save yourselves and not invite his wrath.
Right.
So you have a choice. That we can choose to stand our ground and parley. We can choose to immediately fight and ambush them on the way.
And then
we can choose to run.
Hope maybe that what happened here creates that tiny little bit enough of a rumor or whatever, so that if any hint of this is heard by some of the other people that might be targets for Canute, even though they don't know why this all happened or anything,
right?
Then they might be able to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to make my own judgment call, even though it's a very small amount of information, like Thorgil did. And then, there you go.
And then we'll see how that all plays out.
Yeah, but
the really scary thing here is that while we know, as far as the story is concerned, this is Thorfinn and Canute's story. This is a story. This is Vinland Saga. We do not need to have any specific location or set of characters really stay in this story beyond those two. Those two,
right?
Really.
The main character and the one who makes it a saga. Yeah.
Yeah. And probably Thorfinn as well. I mean,
Thorfinn, that's what I'm saying. Thorfinn. He's the main character, and then Canute's the one that makes it a saga.
No, that's what I'm saying. Thorfinn is also the one that makes it a saga as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's some historical stuff in there as well.
Okay,
but basically, this is all going to go to shit. This is all going to go completely off the rails here.
32 of Canute's guard plus 70 Jomsvikings and
Canute himself.
Well, yes,
and also probably Wolf,
but Floki.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah,
because Thorfinn does know that Floki was the one who set it up for his dad to die. So, that would in some ways be the ultimate challenge because, Askeladd's dead, right?
If you put away violence, if you put away murder and the desire for violence, what do you do when violence comes to you?
And
this will be really the ultimate test of his character.
Yeah, it's both the test of hey, violence is coming to you, so this is very much a justified thing where defending yourself in this place and these people and all that stuff. But then at the same time, if there were to be one other person that you really wanted to kill, it would be Floki. And he's here too.
Yeah, and yet I don't think he's, now that I think about it, I don't think he's going to do anything because this is literally the first moment. This is the first test of it.
Yep.
So if anything, it's not even justified in his mind at all. It's
totally.
No,
and that's where it's not about whether or not he will kill people, I think. It's about because he has now taken this vow of not hurting people, what is that going to mean in this situation?
Right.
Because, even though they're crazy outnumbered, having Thorgil and Snake, that's going to be that little bit of the variables, right? Where it's but they do have a couple actual badasses
here. We have named characters. Yeah,
right.
But in realistic sense, no. No.
Yeah.
No. They kill 10 Jomsviking each and they die.
They set out with this many men, not fully knowing how many people Ketil has at his farm, right?
They've done some intel at the very least because they know who Ketil is.
Well, they know who Ketil is and that he has a farm and all that stuff, but I don't think they would necessarily have information on the thing that Sverkel brought up of you really don't have enough people here, or Snake brought it up, but you don't have enough people guarding this place.
Yeah, Snake set that up. Thorgil brought up the point of that, having these people here at all is actually just going to make things worse. It invites the kinds of people to then, make it worse and things like that. So I think actually that's a point that's going to get brought up, is that Thorgil is the one that's in alignment with a lot of Thorfinn's new belief system here, and thus all of them will die, or at the very least all but Snake will die, and they'll just lose horribly here.
Okay.
And
I mean, yeah, I definitely think they're going to lose here. Like, there's no, the only way I could see them winning is if it's something where, they get help from like nearby farms or something, and then and also probably if Thorfinn were to renege on his vows against violence, right? And then they're able to, defeat enough of Canute's men that then they have to withdraw because it will become dangerous for our king at this point.
Right. So we'll come back with 800 instead of 100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
And do this properly.
And then just kill everyone that lives here.
Exactly. And then you have a rebellion on your hands because of, whatever, right?
I mean, yeah, if you can get anyone to join you. I think the thing that's really scary about this is that Canute's coming personally, and Thorfinn has not seen Canute since then. And thus, if they have any kind of interaction, it's not really about the who will kill who in my mind. It's the what will Thorfinn's character kind of move in the direction of when he comes into encounter somebody who believes that they need to use violence of this means in order to bring about their utopia, their world peace, their kind of vision here. Because Thorfinn doesn't really have a grand
plan of how he would
vision. No,
yeah, right.
I mean, his world is basically just what's immediately around him.
Well, but he does have that dream of I forget the exact words of it, but the where people don't need to hurt each other.
Right. But that's a thing of where it's a dream of, can he do that, or is that just a thing of where he can make that difference in still that small immediate circle?
Exactly.
Because in this world, the reason why Canute has so much influence is because of the violence he's capable of inflicting.
And will inflict, right?
It's associated with that.
Yeah.
So in that respect, Thorfinn's ideology will clash so entirely with Canute's that even if Canute's obviously oh my God, wait, put him in handcuffs. I need to speak with him later. Wait a minute, I know this guy.
That would be the outcome after Kettle's farm had been taken.
Yes,
right?
Yes, literally, yes.
And that's the other tough thing too, because now, granted, maybe if they're coming here with this many people, they're planning to overwhelm, but overwhelm to the standpoint of we're going to defeat all of the armed resistance, but we're going to be assuming probably that the farmers and the
retainers,
the retainers and stuff
slaves
aren't going to be a part of that. So then we'll just be like, we killed your masters, basically. Keep doing what you're doing.
It's not yours, or we'll appoint one of you to be the representative for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't think Kettle can really rely on, is he's not going to get any help, I think, from the retainers.
But Thorgil will, I think he will absolutely try and round up as many strapping dudes as he can.
Probably under a little bit of a
coercion, hey.
A little bit of a, we're going to take basically back anything that you've been working for if you don't do this.
Right, or just, I'll be very personally displeased if you don't.
Right, I'll beat you, basically.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen he's capable of that. But I personally would love to see Kettle and Thorgil and them have a real debate as to whether or not they actually do stand and fight, because they don't know how many they're coming with.
Yeah.
It's not reasonable to think that they have any chance of winning in the long run.
Right.
And they obviously, Kettle cares about his son's lives. He doesn't want to see, even though his son is a barbarian, he doesn't want to see Thorgil die. And obviously didn't want to see Olmar die, even though Olmar is a
I will say,
coward.
I could see this being the situation if it does ever happen, because the more that we've gotten to know Thorgil, the more I've realized that our initial interpretations of him were off base, right? Because we didn't have enough information,
right?
But with a situation like this, this could be one of the few instances where I could see him actually being like, no, Dad, just sit down. You know, especially if he finds out like, no, the thing was a lie or whatever. It's this is my domain. I know how to do this stuff, right? You can't reason. You can't even really effectively run because this is everything you have, right? Like, you won't, you know.
No, I think you're right up until that point. I think that Thorgil can do what he can to convince them to stand and fight, but I don't think he's dumb enough to do that. I also don't think he's smart enough necessarily to be able to convince everybody to fight with him. He's somewhere in the middle where he's a complicated character where he is excited about the idea of fighting Canute, but he's dumb enough to be excited about fighting Canute.
Right, exactly.
So it's the how can you be competent in that regard while also still seeing this as an exciting thing?
He doesn't have the same level of built different as Thorgil.
But he's also not as intelligent as Snake necessarily.
Right. Well, and that's where
Snake will kind of come in and be like, no,
he'll be the balancing.
I will be the one leading. You're going to be my biggest weapon, if anything. But no, we have to abandon the farm.
Right.
If they're coming.
That or very much see the farm as a resource that we are going to be expending in this conflict. You know.
Oh, possibly.
Like.
Yeah. But cool. Leif smuggled them over. Good job, Leif.
And Leif is going to meet Thorfinn then. And so
they're going to get there before Canute and stuff, so they'll have time to talk and actually
then
peacefully interact.
And Canute or Thorfinn might be able to then decide, oh, yeah, I have a vow against violence. If I stay here, that vow will probably not work out too well.
Right. And then will Einar stay with him or...
Well, yeah, does Thorfinn
leave? Allowed to leave?
Right. Yeah, because Thorgil could always be like, "Yeah, no, you can't actually leave." But I get the feeling he was being honest with Leif, but then it becomes a decision of Thorfinn's because he really is getting the best of both worlds with regards to reasons why he should stay versus why he should go. Right? You know, his brother Einar will probably die if he doesn't stay. You know, and he did specifically go to violence to protect Einar before, right? That was before his
that was before
redoubling his vows and everything.
That was also done in a little bit of a reflex more than a
totally. But that is indicative of where his priorities have been, at least at one point, and the idea it sets up a precedent for the idea that if he were to go against his beliefs, it might be because it's but I can't let my brother be killed. He's kind of the only family I have left. But
Einar?
Yeah.
Then just physically restrain him. just don't do this, Einar. You're stupid.
Well,
I mean, I don't think
Thorfinn can't physically restrain him.
No, obviously, but he can try. The idea that I think that he would abandon his beliefs to protect Einar here, I think actually doesn't fit well at all. I think if anything, this is something where it's Einar. Think about it, think.
No,
Einar,
all
think.
of that absolutely would. Yes, all of that would happen 100%. But if Einar still decided, no, I'm not leaving.
Right. I don't think he would necessarily abandon him, but I don't think he would abandon his beliefs either. I think the idea that Einar is tired of seeing this kind of thing happen again and potentially seeing, roving, marauding people come over and burn the farm, in the same way that happened with his past again. Yeah, it's going to trigger something in him.
And Arnheid, she's not going to be able to leave.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
So Einar can't leave.
Well,
right?
Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. Again.
Still away in the dead of night?
No. Just be like, hey, you need to get out of here.
Sure.
I don't want you here when people show up.
Yeah, no.
We need a group of people to go protect you. Okay, cool. Sverkel, you and leave as well.
And then maybe
take some able-bodied slaves to protect you as well.
And
what do you know?
I
think it literally conveniently works out where you could have a small group of non-combatants take her specifically for her own protection and shoo her away.
And that could be a way to transition these characters away from this location,
but still keep them
since
around
Kettle and
story.
everybody are great characters, but they don't necessarily need to be in the long-term plans of the show.
No.
But then also that could make it even more extreme for Thorfinn, because then he's the only person that would necessarily be an actual, like, you know, capable fighter if people, like, if the one random person did come after them, you know, or something like that, like somebody that knew what they were doing that couldn't just be overpowered with, like, brawn, right?
Oh,
there were people with weapons, you know, and
right.
everybody else would.
But again, they have
defend the farm.
They have a 3-day notice. It's gonna be a while.
No, yeah, but it's totally.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I think if they decide to leave once they get there with, you know, those people and stuff, there will never be any moment where they'll get caught up to, because it's just, take a boat, take a something. Just go.
Yeah.
That's the part that I think was probably poorly planned on Canute's part here. Is that Canute should have sent the troops immediately to the farm when he tried to do this whole thing with them there. And basically was like, yeah, we're waiting here. You guys are traitors against the crown.
Although...
Cool. And now you don't have to have any, like, delay or anything like that. It's just, we got the notice. It all times out just barely in time. You know?
I do like the idea, though, that he's like, that the reason why there's the delay is because Loki isn't here yet with the Jomsvikings.
No, obviously. But I was saying that he then could have waited to enact this plan, you know.
Well, I think if he had waited, the problem is that Kettle would have just gone back.
Yes, but if you had done things to keep him here, like, you don't have the meeting immediately. Like, there's ways you can go back and see where he's like, I'm going to do this eventually. Why force and expedite things to time things with the forces and stuff?
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing where I feel like he specifically was so confident and so maybe a little bit cocky even, that he's like, I don't really care which way it goes. I win no matter what. So therefore, let's do this now, because maybe he feels that burden, that timely pressure. I have to build my utopia. Yep. I can't wait. I can't, you know, try to make everything perfect on the way there.
And I
have to build it.
That's a fun flaw to have for our kind of unstoppable force in the story. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, to go alongside the head of Svein that haunts him and everything. Yeah. To see the ways in which he struggles and slips up.
Sure.
So that way,
I agree.
It keeps the conflict dynamic and interesting, but it also goes to show that, you know, for the level of comportment that he has, he's still got plenty of flaws. So there's still plenty of, like, character arc that he can have and all that stuff.
Yeah. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.